Well,
No.
you'd know what removing your implied right of access means, then, don't you?
No. Therefore, I'll tell you this as well, and you need to check this, you need to clarify this, right? A bailiff is exempt from trespass, therefore you cannot legally remove my implied right of access. You're not able to do that.
What I can't. Yeah, well, yeah, you've given me that hint, right? You've given me that advice, and I want to answer that now and say to you that that doesn't mean anything to me. At the end of the day, if I don't want you in the house and I say you're not allowed in the house, then you won't come in the house because that's the law.
Okay, let me also put this to you and give you a bit of advice. Whether you want me there or not, I will be there.
Right, that's your choice.
You can't tell me, right, I'll come to your house. Right, I will come to your house.
Right, and the question is, will you get anywhere? You can still come to my house. It's entirely up to you, right? But what you should be saying, right, is the first thing that I spoke to you about, right? You've sent a demand through my door, right? So I've got to answer that. Surely I've got to ring you and say what's it all about. You said to me, you've said to me it's something to do with some parking ticket, right? I'm unaware of that. So if your company can just provide evidence that that's happened, then I know it's true and everything else. Is that not fair enough, Mr. Bishop?
My company will be not providing evidence because the council that have instructed us to deal with it have also provided evidence to yourself prior to the bailiffs being instructed.
Well, obviously not. Also would have had it, wouldn't I?
It has been given to you, I can assure you of that.
Well, obviously not.
Unless that balance is paid, like I said, you're going to incur further charges today. The vehicle has a warrant out on it, and that warrant entitles us to remove that vehicle. If you wish that to happen, if you don't wish that to happen, you need to pay the balance on the letter and take a dispute up.
Right, well,
the council.
yeah, can I answer that then? The car is not owned by me, so you're going to be in for a shock, my friend, because the logbook was sent off. I'm just explaining to you that the car is not owned by myself. So if you want to try and levy against a car that's not owned by me, then that's theft.
You don't need a levy. That's fine. It's completely fine, right? We will take that discussion up when that vehicle has been removed and put on the back of the truck.
And
that's fine. Right?
Yeah, if you want to do, no, that's fine, mate. I don't mind because it's been sold to someone else. So you'll have to have the person the person that is now the new owner, right? You stole their car, and that's it, mate. At the end of the day, you're not allowed to levy against a car that is not the debtor's. You're not allowed to do that. That's in your own regulations.
There's no levy in place with a warrant for a parking fine.
What do you mean there's no levy in place? Yeah, but
the vehicle has a warrant out on it, so we don't need to levy on it.
So you go out to someone's house, right, for a ticket, yeah? There's a new owner, but you're saying I'm still taking the car anyway when it's a new owner, yeah?
No, not at all. That vehicle is registered for your address, parked outside your house, registered in your name. Therefore, that entitles us to remove that vehicle.
No, it doesn't entitle you to do any. No, not when the previous owner, i.e., the debtor, me, has told you that it's been sold on and it's no longer the new owner. You've been told the information, so you can't back out down the line. This has been recorded, Mr. Bishop.
We've got the DPI records to show that you are still the registered owner.
The registered keeper, my friend, not the owner. You've got it all wrong. You don't even know the laws, Mr. Bishop. You don't have the registered. Have you read what does it say on the front of a V5 document?
I'll tell you what.
What does it say on the front of it? What does it say?
You don't need to reply that, Nick. That vehicle is as good as belonging to you.
No, it doesn't belong to me because I've got the evidence to show it was sold. I've got the receipts. I've got everything, my friend. That's it. I've got everything, Mr. Bishop. You know what I mean? I'm explaining. I'm trying to explain to you. You know what I mean? I said to you, Miss. All I said, yeah. Yeah, well, if you're not willing to take heed of what I've said and the information, I'm saying to you, if you can show me evidence that I owe a ticket, then I'll pay it. I've just said to you, I'll pay the money. I haven't got a problem with paying money if there's something I know I owe. Can't you just send me something that I know that I'm liable for something instead of just send me out?
You are liable.
That's your word, though, Mr. What do you mean I'm liable? But I'm not aware that I'm liable, so you have to need to make me aware, not just by telling me.
The council made you aware. The council made you aware that they've issued the ticket.
If that was the case, why am I ringing you now? I would have dealt with it with. I would have dealt with it with the council, Mr. Bishop. I wouldn't have let it gone this far.
I wasn't aware of it. You're aware of it. I know it's done. It's all right. I'll go away. I don't need to deal with it.
That's your own personal view, Mr. Bishop. That's your own personal view, isn't it? That's what you think. That's not what reality is.
I'm telling you now. That's what 99.9% of people that I deal with say.
Well, that's your assumption. That doesn't mean, just because that's what you're saying doesn't mean you're the God and we have to believe it. I was saying to you.
You're fully aware of what's going on, right?
No, I'm not fully aware. I've just explained that. I've explained that to you, right? Because there's several.
Conversation now. Thank you for your call.
At the end of the day, and the police will be called. Fucking morons.